Hi folks, Andrew here, come to preview the Burnley v Manchester United game this coming Saturday live at Turf Moor. I'm sure it'll be a great game. Hopefully it'll be a repeat of last time you came to the Turf when a Robbie Blake Thunderbolt condemned you to a 1-0 defeat, but that is me being probably very optimistic. So both sides come into the game, both in poor form. We've had 2 defeats in our opening 2 games, which to be honest is kind of expected given the squad that we have. We achieved promotion last season against the odds really, coming second when many tipped us for relegation. So even though we've come up and we should be basically relishing our opportunity in the big time, playing teams like Manchester United, the fans are actually getting quite restless because despite us having quite a low wage budget and low transfer budget, we're not actually getting any players in there improving the first 11. That being said, you guys have probably got the same frustrations that I have in terms of not getting players in. In comparison, you do have the money, and this week you just splashed out £60 million, which when you compare it to the below 10 million our transfer record is, you can just see the definite gulf in class. That being said, the United team that you bring into the turf on Saturday isn't a United team that just strikes me with fear, to be honest, like it used to. I've grown up watching the side with the treble winners, Beckham, Scholes, and you've got players like Giggs and Ronaldo. And nowadays, with no disrespect, they might be good in the future, but you've got players like Tyler Blackett, Tom Cleverley, and Michael Keane at the back. So I think there is a chance that we could get at you. We play a resolute 4-4-2 formation, which is quite untraditional, given most teams don't play 2 up top anymore. And it'd be quite nice to see the contrast in styles, because you play an untraditional 3-5-2, so it'd be interesting to see how that works out. In terms of our main threats, we have Danny Ings up front, who's an England under-21 international. Hasn't got off the mark yet, but touch wood, he will do on Saturday. And at right back, we have Kieran Trippier, who usually supplies the crosses for him, who's actually a former Man City player, so please don't be going in with any harsh tackles on him. In terms of your squad, I think it is decent. It's definitely not top 4 standard, if I'm being honest. Di Maria will strengthen it. I'm very much looking forward to seeing him on the turf. He's probably one of the best assist makers in the world. Well, definitely Europe, so he'll be good to watch down the turf. Other than that, I'll be looking forward to see Rooney and Mata. I think they've got creativity in them, and they could cause trouble at the back, especially with Michael Duff, who's 36, and at left back we look quite susceptible. In terms of our own, we're built on a philosophy, what Daesh likes to call it. We're very resolute, compact, and we hit you on the break quite a lot. We play with a little man in Ings up front with a big man called Jutkiewicz, who actually give John Terry and Gary Cahill, who are 2 big lads, a good game. So it'll be interesting to see how he does against your young centre-halves. Like I said, both of us come into poor form. Both managers are under pressure for different reasons. Van Gaal, I think, is the man to turn Manchester United around, despite a poor start. Don't forget, he was a World Cup semi-finalist just a few weeks ago, and everyone was hailing him as the saviour, so I do think he will turn it around. I think you've just got to have faith, and hopefully you'll bring another player in. I think Burnley, in terms of the other aspect, on the flip of the coin, we aren't getting the players in. Daesh is under pressure, despite we shouldn't be, because we've done so well to get to this point, but he is. So it'll be a cagey affair to start off with. I've got to be on Burnley's side. I'm predicting a 1-0 win for ourselves. Doubt it will be that. I think it'll be a great game. And if you want to find out more about us, the pundits don't seem to know who we are. So if you don't, come over to my site, nonamenever.net. I write for them. Great group of lads. Give you some previews on Burnley. And I wish you luck for the rest of the season.